Hi, what is up guys? Losermaniac here, and I didn't really plan on having a video out today, or as I'm recording this, well technically I did have a video out today. It was the scariest Fallout experience ever, but I wanted to talk about, but I didn't plan on recording a video today, because I didn't have an idea. I was going to record why the NC, or who is the best faction for Fallout New Vegas, but it just got. I didn't really know much about the NCR. It was a complete fucking mess. So I decided to scrap that one. So now I want to talk about something that kind of bothers me on the internet as a whole, and that is people saying everyone on the internet, like or being labeled something on the internet when I just don't give a shit. Mostly, like I mentioned before, everyone on the internet. For example, whenever that whole Sonic movie came out and the first candidate was god awful, it said like people were saying like everyone on the internet isn't happy with this. I'm sitting here like I'm a part of the internet. I don't give a shit, you know. So I don't understand why people always have to assume like, oh, you don't like this and you're a part of the internet, well you must hate this too. No, I don't. In fact, I was perfectly fine with it because I wasn't planning on watching the Sonic movie, because I think movies based off video games are fucking terrible. Even though I haven't seen any, I've heard bad things about movies based off video games. So, or at least the Mario one was pretty bad, and I'm like, I'm not watching a movie based off a video game. And if I have to, it would probably be The Last of Us, because there's no other one. There's nothing else. So I don't know. I don't know why people. And I made a post. I made a comment about it on that Reddit on a Reddit thread that talked about that Sonic movie, and then everyone on the internet hates it. And I said I don't give a shit. You know, just if. And I got so many downvotes on it. I'm like, why? Like why is this a thing? Why is it that whenever my opinion goes out on Reddit and they aren't happy with it, that just leave it alone, you know? An opinion is an opinion. An opinion is like is like a YouTube video. If you don't like it, you don't have to comment saying you don't like this, but you do anyways because you think you're fucking special. Granted, I posted a comment saying I don't really care, but cause I don't really care about the whole Sonic thing. I thought it was ridiculous looking, yes, but I didn't want to voice my opinion saying it's a fucking disgrace. No, you know what I said? Oh well. Oh well. You know why? Because I didn't make the movie. I'm not a movie critic. If I was, then yeah, maybe I would have a thing or two to say about it. But I'm not a movie critic, so why the fuck should I care? People think that if you don't, that there's an entitlement to this. This is why I always say in my videos, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys, because personally I don't think my opinion is best. Alright? I don't think that what I say everyone has to agree with. My freaking railroad video, I was having a discussion with some guy in the comments talking about it. It was a nice, polite conversation, and that was it. I didn't want him to think the railroad was good. I don't think he wanted me to agree with him that the Institute is best. And that's why I do these videos, to show you don't have to agree with what people are saying. That's the thing with the internet, is we basically go on and we say, this is my opinion. If you don't agree with me, go fuck yourself. It should be, this is my opinion. If you disagree with it, that's fine. I respect your opinion. That's why I also made The Last of Us 2 review, because I was doing reviews at the time and I wanted to review this because it's a fucking amazing game. But two, because whenever it came to iFunny is like the worst place ever. Let me just say, I had to leave iFunny because of the whole Last of Us 2 thing, just because of how bad it is. And with the internet thing, it comes down to the entitlement of people. Like I mentioned before with YouTube, it's not innocent until proven guilty, and it's not even guilty until proven innocent. It's just you do something, you're fucking guilty. Or it's guilty until proven guilty. Because people, even if you are innocent, people are gonna say that you are still guilty of this. Look at that shit with PewDiePie and the Nazi thing that happened years ago. Yes, he did a bad thing, but he apologized for it. He noticed what he did was wrong. That's why in my YouTuber apology, I said you admit to your mistakes. Because that's what he did, and now we're just saying once you fucked up, there's no recovering from it. No, that's why I give people second chances. Like I did with Minilad. He fucked up. I had a little bit of hope, but I was like, you don't have to agree with them. You don't have to agree with what they did. You can still enjoy the content. And then he made that god awful apology. And then boom, I'm no longer a fan of him. That is how the internet should be. Is if you don't agree with someone's opinion, don't just dislike it because, oh, it hurt my feelings, I don't like you, because no one gives a shit. Alright? Let people say what they want, have a polite conversation, and then if you don't like it, tough shit, that's what you got. Alright? I don't know why people have such entitlement. Now look, maybe I've been guilty of this a few times. That's a maybe because I have no clue. I might have to go back to like my Twitter, Instagram. Although I don't... Do comments show up on Instagram? No. Maybe like my older videos. Even though I have like one saved. Whatever. It's just... It's dumb that people would think... Like, oh, you're a part of the internet? Oh, then you must hate this, right? No. Not once have I ever agreed with those everyone on the internet memes. You know why? Because I don't care. It was like, I would say the most relevant one was the Last of Us 2 thing, where like, whenever it came out, it got like a shit ton of hate. And it was like, everyone on the internet hates The Last of Us Part 2. No. Who? Not me. I don't. So, for the love of God, can we please stop making these goddamn memes? They aren't funny. Memes are supposed to be funny and relatable. They're not funny, and they're not relatable. You cannot speak for everyone on the internet. I don't speak for everyone on the internet. I speak for myself. Which is very surprising. I just don't get it. Why the fuck do people think that they know other people? No. I guarantee you, if I was to put myself in... If I give random facts about myself, they would, like, for example, here's some random facts about myself. I love the color pink. Pink is the best color ever. If you think otherwise, fine. But I love the color pink. But not like any pink. I'm talking about like a nice, dark, hot pink. Kind of like what Markiplier had his hair dyed. That color pink. Close to that, or maybe a bit darker. Kind of like this color. Even though it shows up as like maybe a different color. But this sort of type of pink. Or maybe if you add enough red to this, then maybe like a nice hot pink. But anyway, you got the gist before, but I wanted to make sure. Some people like the color red, which is fine. The only color I don't understand why people would like is like a tan color, because that is the weirdest of colors to have a favorite in. But if you like the color tan, I'm not here to fucking judge. I'm just here to understand why you like the color tan. Why do I like the color pink? Because it looks fucking amazing. Especially in the color black. If you mix hot pink and black, you got an amazing fucking combination. But I don't do that. I don't force people to like the color pink because they think it's a girly color. And then I understand why. Because pink is a symbolism, or is a symbol for females and births and whatnot, which I think is weird. I want to do like one prank where well, not necessarily a prank, but it's like a gender reveal where we have a boy, but then we tell people it's a boy, but then ahead of time we just pop. We pop the balloon, confetti comes out and open, and then out comes a balloon that says it's a boy. Just to confuse the shit out of people. That'd be funny, right? No? Yeah. But yeah, and then all of a sudden, you go, people, like, it's one thing to say, like, you don't like the color pink, but to go back to, like, an account and say, I like that said, like, 10 years ago, I like the color red, and then be like, 10 years ago, you said blah, 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 blah. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I would have said I like the color pink, but to hide the fact that I felt embarrassed to have the favorite color of pink, which I don't anymore, because a lot of people seem to appreciate the fact that I like the color pink. I would just say I like the color red. Why? Because I don't want to look like a girl, even though I don't care anymore. I had no idea where I was going with this video. Oh yeah, problems with the internet. I think I talked about like my problem with social media, and then like my own personal like problems that I hate, and then talked about things I hate about YouTubers, and then I want to talk about problems with the internet. So yeah, I guess this is another episode of Things I Hate, or Let's Talk episode 3, Things I Hate, part 2, Internet edition. But yeah, it's just, and it mostly comes down to the fact that people are like, I don't like this video. Well, what don't you like about it? Like you gotta we're here to make sure we entertain you, even though a lot of us just don't care what you think about us. I don't care what you think about me, because it's probably true. If you think I'm a loser, that's why I named this channel Loser Manic. If you think I'm an idiot, you're goddamn right I am. Look at some of my other videos, and you'll see how much of an idiot I am. If you think I'm short, then you must be like 7 foot tall, because I am 6'5". So, if you think I'm ugly, well, hey, I agree with you on that one. So, but it's the fact that people always say like, oh, I'm better than you. Let me just say, I like how this went from talking about the fact that I hate people who speak for the internet to just people who are so entitled. That is goddamn weird. So yeah, that I didn't really have a video plan, but so yeah, and right now I guarantee you, there's someone who's watching this who's like, the fuck is wrong with this guy? I hate this guy. And well, that's the point of this channel, is to make you guys hate me. I wanted to go as far as to say like any hate comments or like nice comments, like instead of saying I love you, I enjoyed this video, just be like, I hate you and I hate this video, because that's a new twist on things. And if you compliment me, that's kind of like a hate comment. But I'll have to, I don't know, is that a good idea? I don't think so. So yeah, I don't really have much planned towards other videos. Anyways, Loser Manic out. Oh, real quick, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. That's what I meant to say before. Loser Manic out. Yikes.